Roberto, Clemente Middle School students, families, community members, school teams. This is Principal Lewis here with a really exciting announcement. Our school was recognized by the School District of Philadelphia for being one of the schools in our district that actually met and exceeded 2/3 of our Board of Education school goals and guardrails this past school year. That is a very, very, very big accomplishment, because what that means is that when it comes to attendance, our students being to school every day, coming to school on time, when it comes to making and ensuring a safe learning environment by having like students not be suspended from school, but actually be in school and learning. When it comes to academic growth in math and ELA, we are meeting and we are exceeding goals, and that is a really, really big deal. So while we still have a long ways to go as a school, and we're still working towards having increased math proficiency, increased ELA proficiency, increased growth, we are on the right track and we're doing the right things to be able to ensure Roberto Clemente a great school for our students, a great school for our families, and a wonderful school that's deserved by the community. Thank you for being a part of this, and please take a look at all the wonderful things happening here at Roberto Clemente.
My name is Kylie West. I am the Explorative Arts Lead at Roberto Clemente Middle School and the Visual Arts teacher. I have worked at Clemente for 3 years because Principal Lewis has created a open and honest feedback system that has promoted staff growth and professional development and ownerships of our own classrooms. The school is also really supportive of our students by using outside community partnerships, including JSJ Food Bank, Senator Tagliane's office, Vibes Barbershop, and Good Foods programs. I really have enjoyed working here also because we have created networks for student buy-in and getting their feedback on what they want to be learning, what they want to be experiencing, and that has created extreme growth for students both academically and socially.
So in the past 4 years, notable changes are student interaction. There's more teacher support. There seems to be an added influence of structure in our daily routines and our weekly outcomes. Well, student learning, I believe, is on an uptick because students know what's expected of them, and they seem to be more compliant when the structure is followed, and there are systems in place that allow or facilitate behavioral norms, which also facilitate instruction and retention of content.
Hi, I'm Ms. Gilio, Step Clinical Coordinator here at RCMS. I've been here for 4 years, and it's been amazing to see the growth of our students. In particular, our students are in 8th grade now, who started with us when they were in 6th grade, and seeing them be able to be mentors to the younger students and seeing their social emotional growth, it's been really amazing. Principal Lewis really values mental health, and you can really see that in the way that he operates and runs the school. And it's been great being able to expand the STEP team and be able to expand the services that we offer, seeing more students in individual therapy, as well as doing all the other great things that we are able to do here.
Hi, I am Counselor Hunt here at RCMS. I have been here for 8 years. Love working under the leadership of Principal Lewis. First and foremost, I have to say that he values staff, which trickles down into the work that we do, and we're able to positively do it with our students. I too can say that I have seen the social emotional growth in our students, as well as seeing it through the data. As we look at our school-wide surveys, students are able to articulate people that they can go to for resources, people who are here to listen to them, and just continue to grow. Our counseling program is very much valued.
Yes, my name is Miss Paulette Westby, and I am the learning support teacher here at Roberto Clemente for grade 8. I've been here for like 3 years or more. The changes that I've seen over the past 3 years was the fact that there's a lot of staff presence in the hallways with climate, as well as the presence of the principal. So we see more of the principal walking the hallways, coming into the classroom, interacting with teachers and students and things of that nature. Also, in the past, we had special education teachers who were here on a special assignment from different agencies employed to Roberto Clemente, who did not express or um, the needs of the kids, who did not show interest in teaching the kids and making sure that they were learning. Instead, it was just a paycheck for them. But today we have teachers that actually want to learn about special ed. They want to learn this craft. They want to learn how we teach these students. They want to learn how to better themselves as far as in um, there are areas of their life that they're lacking that they can actually improve in. So that is the difference that I've seen since I've been here. And with that, the academics of these students have tremendously improved in both areas of reading and math. So they have been making growth in all those areas. And also, the kids, they appreciate the teachers and they want to learn because they see a consistency of the teachers.
Hi, I'm Noel Marianetti with the ESL program at Roberto Clemente Middle School. We made a lot of great changes. 3 years ago, I was the only teacher that was teaching the Spanish-speaking and other language first students in the classroom. And then now we have three in each grade level. We have a great program where the students can learn very quickly. We have games to learn English. We have back here, you see, we have textbooks, we have writing, and some students learn within a year and speak English well, and others like take 2 or 3 years. But by 3 years, someone come here who speaks Spanish can be in the regular class in English in all the classes.
Hi. My name is Miss Rodriguez, and I'm one of the bilingual secretaries in the Roberto Clemente. I've been here for over 6 years now, and I've seen a tremendously change since Principal Lewis' arrival as a school team leader. Attendance has a 30% increase over the last 3 years. Families and students are now feeling more welcome, are now engaged and participating and coming to Roberto Clemente Middle School. At the front office, we do have 2 bilingual secretaries. That's also helpful for our increase for families to feel welcome and students by making sure there's a representation of both Spanish and English in the main office.
Hi, my name is Miss Fortune, and this is my 3rd year here at Roberto Clemente. And I can say that since I've been here, one of the best things has been the teacher retention. Most people don't understand that having high teacher retention is a great thing because it strengthens the community and the bonds between the parents and the students. And here at Roberto Clemente, I would say that our retention is amazing. I started my first year at 6th grade ELA, and most of the students were coming from elementary school. I would say about 85% of those students are still here for 8th grade. I'm still here for their 8th grade year. And it's just been a pleasure to see them grow. I also feel like having good teacher retention is moving our numbers, and we're seeing an improvement here, not only in our academics, but also in our attendance. And I just think like we're doing a great job with that. And Principal Lewis is always pushing us to have, a positive outlook as we're teaching in the classroom. He's very hands-on. And he always gives us positive feedback as teachers, as staff members. And he keeps us very, very much in a joyful atmosphere. Shout out to him and the statutory committee.
Hi, my name is Mr. Yates, and I'm the Dean of Students here at Roberto Clemente Middle School. Since my arrival, we have seen a significant drop in behaviors on the negative side. I think a part of that is because we've attached a climate personnel with each grade. Example, 6th grade has someone that they go to in case of need, 7th grade, and then 8th grade, etc. So I think what that does is students have a direct person who they can contact and communicate instead of always having to come to the dean, which frees me up to do more fun things for your students.
Hello everybody, my name is Miss Leong and I am the proud community engagement liaison here at Roberto Clemente Middle School. This is my 3rd year in this role, and it's really been a role that I've enjoyed and been able to flourish while handling attendance, social media, and community relations and partnerships. Talking about attendance, just seeing how we've leveraged our community partners to help us raise the attendance here at Roberto Clemente, we've gotten donations from St. Chris, the PAD office in Philadelphia, Senator Tartaglione's office, Councilwoman Lozada's office, State Representative Burgos, the JSJ Food Bank, for providing healthy meals and financial literacy and after school programming to our students, and also giving us resources and mapping out where students can find free or low cost food. Vibes Barbershop has also been a great community partner of ours that gives not only a discounted rate of a $20 haircut to all Roberto Clemente students, but also does mentorships for our students. They come to back to school nights and give free haircuts. They are at every barbecue, back to school barbecue event that we have. And it's not only one thing to help our young men out who, you know, might not have a relationship with a barber or be able to get haircuts because of the cost, but also just the mentorship and being somebody in the community that they can go to, and it's a positive role model. You know, I just think about all of the community partners that we have and how we leverage them for the good of our students. So thank you to all of our community partners, and shout out to Roberto Clemente, because we're changing the narrative about what the community is saying in about our school. Good things do come out of North Philly, and Roberto Clemente Middle School is charging the good things that are coming out of North Philly.